Man, sometimes I get carried away. I love that intro. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me on another little Let's Draw. And today I'm going to share with you something that I've been working on for the past couple months or whatever, because probably won't ever see it. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on for a bit. Tuesdays is my slot, so I'm holding on to that. Nobody can take that from me. But without further ado, let me just jump over to the chat and see who's here right now. I am going to address some things, but for the most part, we're going to keep this a positive stream because, I mean, that's what we're all about, positivity at the end of the day. So let me see who's here. What's up, Anthony? Man, how you doing? I appreciate you being here. You guys are freaking dope. Yes. Bat Dan's up in here, and I see he has a question. If the only way we got the Snyderverse restores was to force Dawson to feed, force feed Dawson live frogs, would you do it? I mean, that's not a question. That should be a statement. The way to restore the Snyderverse is to force feed Dawson live frogs. That's the way. Let's go. I'll even settle for toads. Next is Arkham Gaming. What's up, man? How you doing? Hi, Zeeverfett. So James Wan was on an interview with IGN and said he's not going to do a third Aquaman. Do you think he's just saying something dumb, or do you think he'll do an Aquaman 3? It's too early to tell because we haven't seen Aquaman 2. And what if Aquaman 2 doesn't live up to Aquaman 1? I'm fine with changing of the guard. Same thing with Wonder Woman 3. I'm fine with someone else taking the reins from Patty. That's fine. Let her do, her Rogue Squadron and whatever else she wants to do. Her last incarnation, Wonder Woman 84, was a subpar film. So would I want to see another subpar film from the same director? Probably not. So any Katsuka's up in here. What's up, man? How you doing? I appreciate you. DC Talk with Extended. How you doing, man? Always showing the love, man. You're I love that you're here, man. It's awesome. I need to get some water. I got a little bit of that dry mouthedness from White Men Can't Jump. So anyway, so I got Tyrun's up in here. He says, "What's up, everyone?" Let's see. Katsuka says, "What's that? Is your last name?" Yes. There is a fancy E. Yeah, I hold my pinky out. Twitter is toxic. Yes, I agree, dude. It's the worst of the worst of the worst. And there's a cesspool of people out there that are ridiculous. And I'll address some things. Hey, Nicotine is up in here. He would force feed him toads as well. But yeah, since we are pushed up on time, I do see other comments in there. Let me bring in my panelists, my guests. Let me start with Nerdy and Mini Frogs. So, hey, what's going on? How you doing, Dawson?
Doing good. I would not be in a situation where I'd allow you to force feed me frogs. So
look, this guy right here would hold you down as I put the frog legs in your mouth. So,
I'd like to see him try.
How you doing, man? How you
What's
doing?
Up, man? What's up?
Doing good, man. Doing good. So, like I said, I will field a couple questions. You're right. A couple questions from, I guess, certain people. If there's any questions that you guys would like to know, because we're going to move beyond this. We worked on a pretty dope project. All three of us worked on a pretty dope ass project that some morons decided to come on and cause some problems. So we're no longer working on that project, and we're not going to do anything to salvage anything. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty much ruined by people. And thank you for coming on the show. But again, it's not negative. But if you have any questions, man, now's the time to ask, because I'm not going to address this any longer. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hey, Steve Kassan is in here. What's up, man? Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, let's draw. I got a fire drawing that I worked on. And there's somebody that quoted or commented on my Let's Draw from a couple weeks ago when I was drawing the Flash, right? When I was drawing the Flash, and they were saying something moronic. It was pretty funny. Let me see. I'll bring that up in just a bit. Let's see. I do have a question in here, though. It's in Integrity 101. What's up, guys? Always, I always see Ryan on other channels. First time on here. Oh, man, dude. Hey, dude. Thank you so much. I do jump around and I do support my guys here, man.
Ryan gets around.
I get around. Yeah. But man, Nicotina has a fire show, man. We did a fire show last night. It was super fun. Dawson has a fire show, man. I try to get on whenever he does his Let's Talk. I mean, I try to jump on a lot of people's channel. I've sort of been a little bit more recluse with whose channel I get on these days, because it used to be I would jump on anybody's, but you can't really do that with this fandom apparently, because there's a lot of people out there that are uncouth. And if you don't know what uncouth is, man, hey, look it up. So but let me pull up that. It was a pretty funny comment, and I will here, I'm gonna pause that because I got the truth and Frank from the Snyderverse up in there. And was this it? Yes, this is it. So I'm gonna pull it up in the stream, share my screen, Chrome tab. That's not it. Yes, Chrome tab. No reason to share audio. So you guys see that. I'm going to scroll down. Here it is. So from 75 YBA, and I won't do this further along, but my first troll, guys, my first troll. Fantastic. My first YouTube troll. I had a Twitter troll last week saying all kinds of bullshit too. But anyway, so my first Twitter, my first YouTube troll. Wow, I can't believe you left these up. And he's talking about the Adding FX live stream that I did where I drew the Flash. And it was a Jim Lee Flash that I drew. And I'll bring that up in just a second. But wow, I can't believe you left these up after getting caught. Now, that's a weird paradigm because I got caught of doing nothing wrong or doing anything out of the ordinary. What the F were you thinking? I was thinking I'm an artist and I'm sharing my work with everybody who wants to watch.
Like, first off, let me say this. Like, none of the artwork that people were criticizing was yours. None of it.
None of it was yours.
No, none of it. So anyone criticizing Ryan for that doesn't know what the hell they're talking about.
No, it's just a troll. That's what it is.
It is.
It is. None of the artwork that you guys saw was Ryan's artwork. It all came from one person. It came from Mariano. He's a young kid. He's a talented artist, but unfortunately, like I've said 1,000 times before, unfortunately, he used methods that it. I forgot to add that.
I'm such a boomer.
It did not reflect 100% original artwork. And so we were making changes, but I mean, people started tripping out and everybody wanted Matt's head and it just got so fucking negative. And I know Rashnan's here and, he used to watch my show. Now he just wants to troll and be a little dick and that's fine. He can do that if he wants. That's fine.
Yeah. But I'm no longer like, that's why I haven't pulled up your comments, man, because unfortunately you were one of the ones drinking the Kool-Aid. So good on you. You think that stopping the project is going to somehow restore the Snyderverse, which is ridiculous, redonkulous. And you look like a fool.
Anyway. Look, I have the audio cut of the motion comic, and as all the actors' audio, it's fucking badass, and it just sucks because I was listening to it. I was listening to it this morning, and I was like, man, this is so awesome, and no one's ever going to hear it. I know you guys heard a snippet from Scott Fowler, and that's good on him for sharing his portion.
Right, it's up to the individual people. If they want to share what they did, then fantastic on them. But there is no second prize. There is no consolation prize. You guys missed out. You guys missed out on something that was just fun. It was a fun project. No one was making money
for free as well. It was going to be for free.
It was
all
not
making money off of this. It was just like,
hey, we thought, hey, wouldn't it be fire if we just premiered this on a day and just opened up, a way for people to, if they wanted to show love, show appreciation, to send money to AFSP in honor of this, this thing that we did. And that's it. But now AFSP doesn't get any money from anyone, and you guys don't get to enjoy the thing that we were working on for free out of our spare time. I spent hours on doing some concept art that, for the most part, a lot of the things I'm going to put some of this stuff out, but I'm not going to do everything. I'm not going to share everything because it's just I feel it's undeserved at this point in time. So,
and also to add on to that, not only was the motion comic going to have a charity event alongside it, but also, since it's not going to happen anymore, there was going to be posters for the motion comic that were going to be sold through Ink to the People for AFSP. So also for charity. So Good job.
We were trying to make something really badass for people to just enjoy. And if you didn't enjoy it, then that's fine as well. You didn't pay anything. You didn't lose anything. You know, so hey, you know, again, dude, it's on you. It's on you. So I'm going to look through here, sift through here. I'm going to answer a couple questions, and then we're going to get into the artwork that I'm going to present, and then we'll discuss some other things that I wanted to do on the show as well. So let's see. Bat Dan says, Patty just needs a better team. Let me see. That has nothing to do with it. Hold on. What's up, guys? Oh, no, wait. I already brought that one up. Let's see. Arkham Gaming. So you're fine with someone else doing Aquaman and Wonder Woman. If it's not the same director. Let's just say the director unfortunately passed away. So we should stop production on these things. No more movies ever. I mean, come on. You got to think outside the box. You can't be boxed in. You're never going to get any content. And you'll be stuck. Let's see. What's up, man? What's up? Let's see. Tom XD.
What's up, Tom?
So, man, again, dude, I appreciate everybody here. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing more artistic type work. I'm still going to be talking about the DC properties because it's stuff I love. So I'm still going to be doing that. I'm still going to be showing up on everybody's show. We're still going to have a good time. But I'm also going to, share some of my artwork. Lewis Cox says, Dawson. Here we go.
Lewis? See, they're only here for me.
I know, right?
Yeah, everybody is here only for you. And to let me see. So we do have one person backstage. I want to pull him in because he did a fire stream last night. He had some questions. And I'm curious. Okay, I haven't done that yet. I'm curious if sorry, I just read your comment. I'm curious if he has any questions for us to dispel some of the rumors that are going around, because rumors or gossip is detrimental to the community in its entirety, man. So that's why we're here. We're here to not only have fun, but also dispel some of the crap that's been going on. Without further ado, here is the True 31.
What's up, True?
What's up, man?
Dude. Thank you for coming. Is he there?
Is he really here, or are you trying to set this up like he's here?
No, I've set it up. It's.
I think he's having some technical issues.
He might be having some. So let me put him backstage again. Just hit me up.
It's like Ryan's phone.
Hit me up in the private. Yeah, hit me up in the private chat when you're ready.
In the background.
Let's see. So you are you're a mod, Nicotina.
I am.
Ball? You are a mod. So let's see. Who did I miss? I see Prakash is up in here. Fail.
What's up, Prakash?
Unfortunately, Truth is here. I'll try him again in a minute. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Yes, he's here for Zeeverfett. That's right. So
keep telling yourself that, Dan.
All right. So let me go ahead and pull in what I was going to work on as we talk. Let me pop that up and share screen. Let's see. Share screen.
Austin, yeah, what's up, dude?
Alrighty. Okay, so here's one piece that I was working on for the project, and it's something you won't get much context. Why am I trying to shrink it there? You won't get much context for it because you're not going to see what happened. So anyway, so there is Batman. And Superman, and this time
if you read the storyboards, you'll know what's going on,
right?
And you can see here. I mean, this is pretty cool. I think.
Back in. Here he is. There he is. Hey, there you are. There he is. I told you guys. I wasn't
got that joking. KFC Wi-Fi, baby.
Yeah, KFC Wi-Fi gets me every time. Jesus Christ! What's up, everybody?
Man, how you doing, man? I saw, man, you were on a live stream for like hours last night. I joined in, and
hey, he does that, man. Like, Truth will stream for like a long ass
so I went
time.
off and I did something else. I came back and I was like, oh, it's still going. So, but at that time, you guys were yelling at somebody
else for like about 2 hours, and then it just goes on.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, man. Before we get into this, because I'm gonna go and ink this. As we go, but anyway, so
just gonna color that in.
I'm just gonna color it in a little bit. Did you have any questions from last night? What's up, Rel? What's up, man? I see you. Austin's here. Rel McMillan is up in here. Yeah, man. So from the everything that just all the comments and things like that last night.
Yeah.
There were a couple things that you said, but I didn't write it down. But there were some misconceptions. And do you have any questions from your end, being an outside entity that's looking in and say, hey man, that would have been fire. So shoot, man, shoot.
Yeah, well, from the outside perspective, I've seen the art on Twitter like everybody else, and it looks very familiar, right? Now, I'm not saying that you guys, obviously, the whole controversy, I don't believe any of that stuff. But from an outside perspective, when you look at the art side by side, it looks very fucking familiar. So I'm just like, okay, what happened? What's going on? That's what I want to know. That's my first question.
Okay. Well, before I get into that, let me show you guys this. These are two accredited artists.
Tremendous.
And this is the whole reason why I did my other streams, because I wanted to replicate the art. So number one, here we go. Oh no, I'm sorry. Number one, here we go. Jim Lee drew the Flash, right? Fire picture, man. I love the picture, and that's why I was like, dude, I want to. I am going to. Somebody asked if I was going to do my own comic book. I am. I'm going to work on. I was going to do this first, and then move into because I wanted to sort of. I've never drawn comics before. I'm an artist. I've just drawn other things, but not in the comic style before. So I was like, you know what? Let me get into shading. Let me get into inking. Let me get into flatting and coloring and all that. And really do something that I've never really done before. I've done a lot of visual effects and things like that. I've done a lot of logo art, logo designs, and things like that. So you have this original drawing from Jim Lee, 2019. Fire, dude. Love it. Yeah. I love it. Then another artist that I love redrew it. And so from people looking at this, they'd be like, hey, from what I heard over the past couple days or whatever, David Finch, who's an actual artist who's worked on the Flash, this guy's a freaking tracer, right? No, he's not. He is not a damn tracer. He redrew it, and it's a reproduction of the art. This is the original. This is his rendition.
Yeah, but his body's at an angle in this picture. It's not the same.
Us artists, we don't know how to rotate art. So that's something that we don't know how to do. But what I'm saying is, like, I can't definitively say that artist traced everything that he produced. Right. So what I can say was that he at least looked at the art and said, I'm going to replicate this pose or this image or whatever. There's only one of the images where I'm like, man, it's really close as far as like the lines and all that. So, I mean, he could still have reproduced it. I can't accuse the guy of tracing. Right. So no one can accuse the guy of tracing.
Because that's, as an artist, coming from me and Ryan, that's like the worst thing you can be accused of as an artist is tracing, especially if you're trying to reproduce something and you're really proud of the fact you got super detailed. And I think another thing that people need to realize is the fact that all of us that were working on this isn't our day job, not our 9 to 5. And when the art was being produced, we were all just looking at it and we just saw the quality of it. And we're like, holy crap, this looks great. Yeah. It didn't cross our minds that, they were like comic book panels or anything. That wasn't really what we were thinking of. And it was only after like people started pointing out, I was like, oh crap, it does look really close. Yeah. So I think people need to chill out on the whole like Livecast thing, because
right on, bro.
I think to some extent everybody was just excited about the art and they just wanted to get it out there. And the last thing that crossed our minds was, is this traced?
Sure. Yeah.
And to be honest with you, to be completely honest, I'll let you ask another question if you have one lined up. Is that I believe that people really didn't have a problem with the project. I believe that people had a problem with the person who was tapped to head the project.
Matt. Well, yeah,
Matt Miranda.
It really just turned into a witch hunt, and that's the sad part about it.
It did. Is that and these people who were in the witch hunt cared nothing for everyone else involved. They cared nothing for Christina Wren, for Sam Benjamin, for Richard Citrone, for Ray Porter. I mean, and for Dawson, Fowler. For Anthony, for Scott Fowler, for all these people. They who cares for?
They don't give a shit about that.
They didn't give a fuck about that. They didn't care. They didn't care who was involved. The other artists involved. Here's another couple of things that no one saw unless you were on my stream a couple weeks ago. Where show me where that's traced. Show me where that's reproduced. Show me where that is someone else's art or something like that. That's I mean, come on now, give me a break.
And I think the biggest thing that really frustrates me on social media right now is that the phrase that I've seen go around a lot is people saying Lightcast got caught tracing and are embarrassed. It's like, well, first off, Lightcasts weren't the artists.
Yeah,
they were just simply putting it out there because that's what the artists produced for them, and they didn't. Again, God bless them. They didn't think to check if it was like really accurate. And also another thing to keep in mind is that I know when Matt was looking for the artists, he was like, okay, I know I want some of these pages to resemble or to pay homage to some great DC artists because that'd be a really cool thing to do. And so I think if the artist was tracing, which again we can't really accuse that, justifiably,
you guys didn't know.
Right. We're not there watching.
There's no way of actually seeing without, putting the images even right on top. Even to do that, even to put the images right on top of each other, you can literally mark it off. Just the same thing. Same thing with these images here. You when you look at them, you can see that the chin is the same distance away from the forearm, which is the same distance away from the fingers, which is the same distance away from the back leg and the leg in the foreground. These are two talented artists, and to say that this other kid is not talented, so you cannot go through that and just say, "Aha, I got you," and really come down on that kid. That's not fair.
But that was the biggest evidence to me of it being a witch hunt is that people immediately were like, "Oh, Lightcast was caught tracing." It's like, no, weren't the artists. Like, why are you accusing them of actually doing the action of tracing?
And before the tracing incident, there were people saying something, talking about money, talking about where's the money going to, and like we're like, dude, if any money is to be made, it is for donations from people that say, hey, we like what you did. Thank you so much. I'm going to donate to AFSP in your name or in the name of this project, rather, and say, this is why I'm donating, but here you go. And then, and basically we just raise awareness like we've always done for every other project that we've always spearheaded. So with that truth, man, I leave you up to the next concern, question, or whatever that you heard last night.
Well, it seemed like I think the reason why people went at Lightcast so bad was because it seemed like he was the spokesperson for this, and I know this was Nicotina's idea from the very beginning. Is that correct? If
it is. Nicotina came. He brought this up, man. This is his baby, and everybody shat on it because of someone else. And now that the dust has settled, he's getting apologies now.
I wouldn't say I'm getting apologies now. Okay. But I mean, I've had people ask me how I'm doing and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not out here looking for sympathy whatsoever. Okay, so
no.
I'm not trying to spin that narrative.
We're not playing victimhood, nothing like that. But guys, if you haven't subscribed to Nicotina,
just get the fuck out of here.
So this is I'm just joking.
But I mean, look, like at the end of the day, should he have double checked the art before he released the images? Yeah, in hindsight, he should have. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. And then
Sam Benjamin was Hal Jordan. Yes.
Yeah, he was Hal Jordan.
And when I drew him as such. I said, I'm making him resemble what Sam looks like. That wasn't what was done in the art, and I can't, I'm not going to say anything in regards to that. I was in charge of just drawing concept art and putting that out there, and like with Superman, I tried to make him look as Henry Cavill as I wanted. Same thing with this image here. I tried to make him look Jim Lee, but also make him resemble, like with the hair, Henry Cavill. And at the time, I didn't really have context for it. Andre was like, hey, just draw Superman on top of Batman and give him the spear. So that's what I did. I didn't think to, I forgot, I should have drawn him with the trench coat, 2020, I would have drawn him with the trench coat, but I wasn't thinking that when I drew it. I was just like, here you go. Because I knew that my art was going to be changed. So I was just like, I drew for fun. And again, same thing. Nobody paid me anything, bro. What is good, Anthony? Man, I'm glad you're here. Yeah.
You bring up the money thing. You bring up the money thing. A lot of people have been like wondering, like, oh, they're getting all like the sound mixing and this art stuff. Like, how are they paying for that? Like, how no one was paid. I know for a fact that my good friend Ill Life, what's up, Johnny Pop, has a great point there. We'll address in a second.
It is, yes.
But I know my good friend Ill Life, who is the sound mixer and was the composer for the score for this thing.
Yeah.
He was doing this completely for free. He spent hundreds of dollars on equipment and software to handle this size of a project, all completely free. Was spending day in and day out and just working on this thing. It was a passion project of his that he was not getting paid for, and no one was getting paid for.
Right.
So I think people need to realize at the end of the day, like, this was a nonprofit, I guess, event or a nonprofit project meant to raise money for charity done by people who were not getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Now to talk about, you know, what Johnny's saying here is seems like all the controversy stems from the fact that Lightcast was involved. And I think that clouded a lot of people's judgment in what Nicotina was saying earlier about it being a witch hunt, right? Mm-hmm. Because it that's what it turned into, you know. Draw Superman on top of Batman and give him a spear. You know, that's what it was. So that's what it is. And he's like, no, you see his hands, no. But yeah, like I said, with this here, you can't. Where is this? Where is this in comics at all? Right. Nowhere. It was just something that I created, and they didn't really use this. They used a different angle and crap like that. So I mean, and a lot of the stuff that people saw.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, man. And a lot of things that a lot of things that people saw were not even in the meat of the production, the meat of the story, and so it was just like glam art or, you know, whatever. And so that's kind of
give you a taste of what was coming.
Yeah, and so because we wanted to keep everything kind of close to the chest. When it came to the ass, a little too big, but yeah. So I mean,
wait, what?
it's a little look.
I don't know if I misheard that.
You have your problems. I have mine. Mine's always.
It sounded like you said a specific part of his body was too big, and it.
No. I'm working on his head.
That makes it just so much worse.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, man. So. With that being said, like I think we've covered most bases on this. Yeah. I think that it's a shame that I think that it's a shame that you know we've come to this. I thought it would have been really cool to actually have seen this come to fruition, and it wouldn't have been like life changing. It wouldn't have changed anything at all. It wouldn't have done anything to the fandom. It wouldn't have made it to where, you know, Zach couldn't have completed his story arc, because everything that we were using, everything that we were working from, was not. It was the old plan before BVS was even released in theater. So the outdated plan where Lois and Bruce make a child, you know, and
make it the baby.
They make it a baby, you know, and that's what, you know, and that is just my opinion, but it's what I think that Zach was saying. You know, people are going to go riot in the streets if they saw, you know, the original vision, and it wasn't because he was going to kill Batman. It was because he was going to make Batman and Lois knock boots.
Yeah,
you know, I think that is because, I mean, no one was really completely on board with it. Like if that's what he wanted to do, if that's what his story was going to be about, then I'm cool with that. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not preferred, you know. It's a little weird. It's a little weird, but it's like it can't be where, you know. I mean, it's not much more weirder than freaking Martha becoming the Joker in an alternate universe. I think that's weird, right?
Or any weirder than like Superman dating Wonder Woman in the New 52.
Yeah.
Same difference. There you go. I mean, that's a perfect example.
It's a different continuity.
It's a different continuity. It's a different take on these fictional characters. It's not like these characters can't, you know, do something else
It's funny that people treat comic book characters as people in history. That you have to represent them exactly as they were. It's like, no, these are fictional characters that have had reiterations over the centuries.
Yeah,
or I guess past century, basically. And it's just like, oh, okay, well,
and that's how they stay relevant throughout those years.
Exactly. They change.
Right. These characters have to change. They have to mature. They have to grow and become, relevant to the time that they're in. That's why. Superman Returns is one of the reasons why Superman Returns bombed, is because it wasn't relevant for the time. They were trying to recreate what's his name, Richard Donner's Superman, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, and also like there's no way that Superman from 1938 would be popular today. There's just no way. Like, I'm sorry, like Superman from 1938 was super like corny, but also like Superman from 1938 like legitimately threw like goons off of planes. Like, no joke.
Well, he would beat up like people who battered their wives and stuff. I mean, it's a lot of the way that they portrayed Superman. Over the years has been starkly different every iteration. So, yeah, I mean, I just don't. I mean, not every iteration needs to have, or needs to be the same.
Yeah, you have to adapt.
You have to adapt. It can be on its own. I don't like that. But yeah, man. So,
although there's a limit to what you should do as far as like changing things, right? Like, for example, this black Clark Kent thing. Like, I have no problem with a black Superman, like, again, Calvin Ellis or Val Zod. But, like, Clark Kent, though, I'm sorry. That just...
Yeah,
I agree with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying.
There's so many other versions that you could do before doing that kind of thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I completely agree. I think you're throwing away a good character and replacing the good character with something that's inferior, because you're afraid that people aren't going to recognize or to accept this new iteration of the character.
Inferior meaning it being like just simply a recreation, just for the recreation's sake.
Yeah, and you're doing it just to pander to a certain minority, which is not going to work. Ever.
It's not going to be completely palatable, man. I mean, I mean, nobody is going to sit there and say, oh, dude, yes. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this all my life. I was like, what is the one thing that I needed when I was watching Richard Donner's Superman? I was like, no, Richard Pryor wasn't that. No, I need. Yeah, I mean, people just, dude, seriously, I'm disappointed with the companies for not really having faith in their fans. I'm disappointed in the creatives that don't really fight for their work. Yes, some do fight, some do prevail, and some do they do have integrity. But at the end of the day, a lot of them just like, hey, dude, it's at the end of the day, it's a paycheck, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here for that paycheck, and yeah, I mean, they can definitely, I don't like that. They can definitely lower their standards and say, hey, I'll compromise. I'll definitely compromise. So yeah, no.
Well, that's how it works. Unfortunately, like, what are you gonna do, right?
What are you gonna do?
Is the bottom line. Just give me that money, and I'm good.
That cash money.
Yeah. Give me that dollar bill.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah. Hell yeah, baby. No, I don't like that at all.
I don't even know what I just did there.
But yeah, man. So let me not ignore the audience. I do have to jump back over sometimes. Guys, unfortunately, I can't watch the chat and draw.
I'm watching the chat.
Oh, thank you. She's like, yeah, chat's good, keep going. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I popped back up a little bit. Rel says, someone should clip Oh my God, yes, I've been waiting for this smile all my life. So there you go.
Waiting for this moment.
Thank you.
For all my
life. Yes.
Great song.
Phil Collins.
Yeah. That's great.
Genesis.
And then he went and did Tarzan.
Oh, dude.
You like that
I was
song?
like,
Dude, Tarzan's one of the most banging soundtracks in Disney ever.
I like Tarzan, but not as much as I like Jungle Book. I think the original Jungle Book and the music in Jungle Book is better. Masker says, I'd like to join, but looks pretty badass. No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And thank you for being here. He is another very talented.
I actually saw a video my wife showed me. She loves TikTok, so she has it, where this guy is pretending to be like a guy at the recording studio for Disney.
Yeah.
And he's has like Phil Collins Tarzan soundtrack playing over top of it. It's like, is this for Tarzan? Like, oh crap, Phil, you don't have to go this hard, Phil. It's just a guy living in a jungle. You don't have to go this hard. This is too good. This is way too good. And I was like,
have you seen all this controversy about Jason Momoa going blonde and how everybody just freaking out about this?
Are they okay? Is he really going blonde, or is it just blonde highlights?
Like the first movie, like he's done the whole time.
Yeah, and even if he does go full blonde, like who cares?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I just hope that they have learned their lesson with Mara, and they're not going to go full Ariel. 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 You know, now you see her sitting there across the way. Come on.
Hopefully they don't. I don't think they'll do that.
Sing with me now.
I think it'll just be parts of it being blonde. Like I have a hard time seeing them make Jason Momoa go full blonde because that just would look weird. I think
it's like going full retard.
Never go full retard.
You don't say that, Ryan.
Cancel.
I'm sorry, but you can still say if that. I mean, that movie came out in the 2000s. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah,
come on.
I'm
I don't
joking.
mind.
Yes, Anthony.
Yeah. That only offends Nicotina because.
But you can't make the movie today, which is weird.
You cannot. You cannot. It's the same thing as Blazing Saddles, man. You just.
Oh my God! Forget
fire
about it.
movie. Fire movie.
You can never make Blazing Saddles today.
No. It's,
unless you have like an all-black cast and a black director who's directing it, and a few white people.
Yeah, it has to be that guy that did Black Panther. The Ryan guy, Ryan.
Ryan Coogler.
Yes. It's like, would you like? He's like, I don't get it. It's like, yeah, but you're the only one that can make this movie now. So he's like, okay, all right, I'll give it a whirl.
We don't want all the hate coming at us, so yeah.
Everybody
have a black director. See, we're all good now. All right.
Yeah. Hey guys, yeah. So we can do this. So these jokes.
We're in the clear.
Yeah,
we're in the clear, right?
Black Panther,
right?
Yes, Mask of Shy, Son of Man is a freaking great song.
Oh yeah, that's from Tarzan. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen Tarzan in years. So
what up, Josh?
I just listen to
Josh.
I just listen to the soundtrack a lot.
Let's see, DDS. I remember I played that game on my Windows XP computer. DDS. What is DDS? Dungeons and Dragons.
There's no G in that.
Not sure. That hand looks a bit large. It does. I can, and that's the thing is that these were just like rough sketches. I can go through and modify. Yeah, I mean, compared to his hand, or compared to his head. Yeah, I mean, if he's like right here, wait, I guess like right here, it would be maybe half. So I'd probably bring that in a little bit and then pull that down.
Ryan loves Amber Heard. I don't think he's a fan of Amber Heard.
You know what? I don't hate the girl.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were going to say girl for a second.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, fudge. You know what? Oh my God. I just caught this.
You give him 6 fingers?
I gave him 6 fingers.
It's a 6-fingered man.
I was like, wait a minute. It's like, no, guys. Hey, guys, I traced this.
Does he have 6 fingers?
He had 6 fingers. It's legit. That's how they are in
my name is Leo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
So, but yeah, man. So, hey, let me take this out real quick. I will adjust the fingers. But let me take this out. Let me show you guys. I guess I didn't have to do that. But anyway, we can discuss this gem right here from the new Flash movie.
Careful.
So you've got I think I'm good. If I'm not, dude, I'm not like Truth. I'm not over 1,000 subs, so I don't really care. I'm not making money. I'm not making bank off of this, bro.
Oh yeah,
I'm making bank off this. But I do want to say thank you to all my Patreon members. Love you guys. And if anybody wants to join the Patreon, please, thank you. Dude, $1 a day keeps me. It makes me able to play. So, but anyway, yeah. So there you have it. You've got the two Ezras, and as you can see on the right, he's got the garb that's on the left on the other picture. So they're going to be in the same. So I don't know. Again, it could be Bill and Ted, or it could be, Back to the Future, or it could be that one of these guys is possibly what's his face, Reverse Flash,
which would be horrendous.
Eobard Thawne, in disguise or something, but. Oh. I can't see them going that way.
No.
I can't see him going that way because, the director has said, 2 idiots are going to save a super powered, character or solar powered character, which is her. But yeah, when he was mentioning like it was 2 idiots, I was thinking he was talking about Batman and the Flash. And I was like, no, he's talking about the Flash and the Flash. They're 2 idiots.
Yeah.
So apparently they're going to.
It
makes more sense. Like, why would you disrespect Keaton? You wouldn't. You wouldn't disrespect him, man.
Why would you disrespect Flash? Flash not an idiot.
That's dude. Point. In Justice League, they made him an idiot. They made him a boob. They made him a fool. And so yeah. So it's either going to be
Abubu.
Prince Abubu. It's Abubu. Another fire soundtrack, but. Yeah, I mean, so let's see. Black Flash? No, I don't think he'll be Black Flash. Let's see. Evil? It's possible, but I don't think they're going to go that route. Let's see. Is Kinky here? Oh, Kinky's here. What's up? What's up, man? DDS, responding to the new guy. Or name of the guy I was responding to. Oh, got you. Okay. Let's see. My theory is Future Flash, who is not Savitar, thank you. Which Savitar was stupid, is just CW who merged 2 characters together. No, dude, I don't think they're going to be going CW at all unless they bring in Grant Gustin for like that little brief interaction. That's it. What's up, Bill? What's up? How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Man, good to see you. Negative Flash? No, I'm just kidding. I'll tell you later. Anyway, so Negative Flash, I don't think they're going to go full nerd on us. I don't think they're going to go full comic. I think they're going to try to keep it Warner Brothers, which I drew this as well. Bloop, 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 bloop. I have to show it because they're morons. Warner Brothers, and I did get 5 fingers on that one. They always think that the audience is stupid, so they're going to dumb their stuff down to where an infant who's never read a comic book can go and watch the movie and enjoy it. Yeah. They're not going to give you too much lore.
Again, they're asking the question, what would Marvel do?
The stuff that dreams are made of.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, most of the general audience don't know what the hell's going on with comic books at all.
Most of the audience wouldn't know who Reverse Flash is. They wouldn't know who Black Flash, Negative Flash, any of these characters. They would not know. Savitar was a whack villain. Thank you very much. I believe the same as you do. Zoom was dope. Reverse Flash was dope. Every other villain was meh at best. Let's see. I can see you playing Eobard Thawne. Yeah, you know what? I could. I could play an evil Ezra.
Why not?
Hell yeah, I mean, give me a suit. Anyone's excited to see Keaton in the suit again? Yeah, and I'm curious as to how much of the suit he's actually going to wear, given that he's 69 years old this year. It might just be like, from the torso up, for like close up, hero shots.
Extreme close up.
Extreme close up. Yeah, anything else, I'm sure it's going to be,
it's going to be a CGI suit.
A CGI suit or stunt double. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Michael Keaton, I got a little small thing to show you guys.
Oh, yeah. Let me bring that up. Oh, nice.
Dope.
Yeah. That is dope. Let me bring that. Yeah, nice.
Did a poll on Instagram and asked if anyone wanted me to draw any characters, and one of the request was Michael.
He
Keaton's
said,
Batman.
"Draw. Not only can I draw, but I can trace it."
Oh, do you want proof? Okay,
Part
so this
one.
is
Oh, wow.
so that was stuff I was working on for the motion comic, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Title
Good
cards.
job.
So never mind. I have to go all the way back and play. But
And you
I
must
will
have
post the
traced
timeline.
that lettering.
Oh yeah, of
Somewhere.
course.
Sure. Tracer.
Tracer.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on the cape a little bit, trying to get that down.
I don't even know about Black Flash, Pink Flash, Salvatore, whoever the Flash Rogues villain. You know, the Rogues Gallery of the Flash is the second DC complete Rogues Gallery. You know, aside from the Batman, as far as like having great. I mean, Superman has some great villains too, but I think that the Flash's villains are a little bit more fleshed out. Because they have, you know, what do you even call them? I guess they just call them rogues. Yeah, Rogue Squadron. Or no, that's Star Wars. But yeah, that looks super dope. I dig it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I will stop sharing that now.
Why does he have a patchwork on his? Is it like an old cape?
So it's like basically what it is.
It looks like canvas or sackcloth.
Yeah, so basically what I was thinking is like I have a lot of black to like kind of give some good depth in there.
Sure,
and so like just a couple of marks in there. So like when I add in the color of the cape, you'll see a little bit of the color shine through. It's gonna be a darker color, so it's not gonna be as obvious as the white. But you'll see a little bit of the color shine through the black.
Now I have to say, Master Shy, I see where you're going with you know Kingdom Come and all that. I don't think they're gonna do that. And number two, I always despised the Batman Forever and Batman and Robin like mech bat suit that always showed up at the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. It was like, it's kind of like, Wonder Woman's, thing. There's just like, sitting in the package. Like, what's that for? Well, that's for the end of the movie. It's just dumb. I was like, no, it would have been
wait
cooler.
30 minutes and I'll show you.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ryan, man? Hey, thank you so much for being here. Guys, if y'all haven't hit that like button or subscribe button, man, hit that.
Don't.
I would appreciate it so much. Just a matter of fact, go and unsubscribe from Dawson. That would mean so much more. That would mean so much more to me. So
I have stuff to spare.
What's up, Cooper Malik, man? I'm glad to see you here, dude. It's so awesome, man. I love the support today. I appreciate it so much, man. We're coming off the heels of the project that we were working on that is now, and this is one of the things that I was working on, and I'm gonna see this artwork through to completion. So what I'm gonna do is
He's gonna
take
put on
off
that
that
last
last.
drive, and he's gonna leave it in the bathroom somewhere.
I'm gonna yes, I am. You've got me.
They'll pull a Zack Snyder.
You got the touch. Yeah, I was like, why is nobody taking this?
Like artwork by Zeeverfett. Who the frick is that?
Yeah. So like
is that a sex thing?
Yeah. There's a such thing. And then it gets taken. No, like Zach would be like, that's something for Zeeverfett. I'm just gonna leave it in there. It's just who is that? I'm gonna collect. Was that some sort of Star Wars thing? Have you heard about my Rebel Moon? I'm like, oh no, you got me. Yeah, dude. So how are you guys as far as your anticipating the new Rebel Moon series coming out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it again. How did I do it again?
Well, you didn't do anything.
I did it again. I'm gonna erase that.
But no, I'm really excited. I always love to see like unique and original sci-fi content. So like because of that, I'm pretty stoked. I mean, I think it could be really interesting, especially to see like what a scrapped Star Wars concept could look like in its own established world.
Yeah. I think Zack Snyder would probably make a better Star Wars movie than what's going on right now currently.
I agree. Yeah. And that was one of the questions that he got was like, would you ever make a Star Wars film? And he was like, you know what, Star Wars right now, unfortunately, even though his buddy JJ was worked on it, he was like, dude, Star Wars is unrecognizable to me from what it used to be. and I personally would have to agree with that. It's not something that I recognize, or a lot of fans have recognized.
I know there was a promotion for Bad Batch on Twitter like last week, and Ryan sent it to our group chat like, "What the hell is this?"
Again,
like, this
it's unrecognizable. It was a Twi'lek, and I was like, "Really?" I was like, "It was a green Twi'lek," but the pose was just like, and I was like, have you ever seen a picture of Han, Leia, anybody, and that's the picture they choose, is like, and like, really? What?
What is
stupid? I was like, no, dude, you guys are screwing up. No. I was like, no.
He went home and sold all his figures again.
I like that. God, yeah. Oh God, dude, I did. I sold a lot. I still have some. And if anybody is interested in Star Wars figures, let me know, because I am looking to get rid of some.
Awesome.
I don't have any. Yeah. Oh man, I had something fire. You would have loved it. It was a Darth Vader from Celebration 3.
Oh.
And it was an exclusive. You could only get it. If you went there, and fortunately that year, I had somebody that I knew. Oh no, that doesn't look right. Sorry. Fortunately, I had somebody that I knew that went there, and I was like, dude, please bring me the head of.
Got all cringy again. Bring me the head.
Yes.
Because Ryan's all about that life.
I am all about
cringe
that
life.
Let's see.
No, the head life.
Whoa, man!
I'm just
your wife goes out of town, and you're just unfiltered.
I grow facial hair. I say
I know, right? And she asked him about it, and he was like, "No,
knows.
Have you been watching my channel?"
No, she knows. And no, she doesn't watch. But you know what?
She doesn't. Of course, she doesn't watch. She's like, "No, I haven't watched that trash. You know that."
She's more interested in like cute cat videos and like random fun videos on the internet.
Yeah, I know. She's like, "I'd rather watch a cute cat than my husband."
Yeah. She hears like all my content like on the other side of the house as it is. So she's just like, "I already know what you talked about." It's like, that's fair.
Yeah. So it's like, well, what do you want to talk about during dinner? She's like, nothing. I've already heard it all. Okay, so now he legit has 4 fingers and a thumb.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I was like, shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
shut up.
6.
Jeez.
7. You added 1.
Yeah. I was like, he's an alien.
Gorilla
it works.
DC's asking if you think we will ever see a Gorilla Grodd in the Flash movie.
Okay. I was gonna say no. What's up? Where is that at? I don't see that.
On top.
Possible traces on top of that one. No. Oh, there it is. It came through. Do you think I'll see a Gorilla Grodd in Zach's DC world? Okay. It could fit. You could make it fit. You could make it to where that would work. And the way that you make it work is he doesn't talk. He's sign language. He uses sign language. He's experimented on, so he would be, really rugged, and he'd probably have like cuts on his, cranium and things like that. And
Caesar.
Yeah.
Pretty much Caesar, but not talking.
Yeah.
Just call Matt Reeves. There you go.
Exactly. Call Matt Reeves, man. Say, hey, Matt. We got this. We have this fire idea.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, and we think that Andy and you should make it. And he'd be like, hey, yo, that is fire, but you know what? I'm already making this other fire film that everybody cares about, and it's got a it's got a Vin Diesel car and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, dude,
it's about
yes.
family.
Yeah, the Bat Family. You know, I still have you seen that movie? Truth?
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious. No, I kind of gave up on it. I was like, yeah, I think if you've seen one, you've seen all of them. It just kind of went.
Now I saw Hobbs and Shaw, and so that's where I ended it. And I was like, yeah, not for me. And I like The Rock. I think he's cool and whatever. But yeah, after that, I was like, dude, I'm not into it, man.
They're superheroes now.
It's yes, it is ridiculous, how they jump off of the cars and the tanks and the blahs and whatever else.
And going into space now, he's like, what the fuck's going on now?
Yeah.
I thought this was a movie about street racing. Now we're going to fucking Green Lantern Corps. It's like, what is going on?
He's like, well, I am Groot.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did a fucking crossover with Guardians of the Galaxy and Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Might as well do that at this point.
So, but yeah, okay. And Dawson, you've seen it, huh?
Nope, I haven't seen a single one.
Oh, right, you haven't. No, neither have I. Except for the Hobbs and Shaw. I don't care. I just don't care about it. It doesn't intrigue me or.
I keep telling myself that I'm gonna watch the first one and make a video titled "I finally watched Fast and Furious," but I just haven't summoned the strength to just press play.
You haven't seen any of them?
Nope.
Wow, I've seen the first. I think I've seen the first 5.
Well, see, when I was a kid and we had.
You saw Fast 5?
Yeah, that one's my favorite one of the Fast and Furious franchise.
Yeah. Okay. It's when I was a kid, I remember I had these DVDs that had commercials for Fast and Furious, the first one.
Yeah.
And as a kid, and still even today, I wasn't all that into cars and stuff. And so I was like, I don't really care. And then I had other DVDs that had the commercial for Tokyo Drift. Still didn't care. And then by the time, before I knew it, all of a sudden Fast and Furious 5 was out. And I'm just like, well, I guess this is kind of popular. Way behind, so I don't care enough. And then now it's 9 movies later.
It's kind of popular. I don't care. Yeah, no, I kind of felt the same way, but like my kids were into it, and so they were all about it and all that and whatever. And I was like, okay.
So you dropped them off at the theater when they were 5.
Yeah, I was like, you want to watch Fast 5? Well, you're 5, so you can watch it. So I was like, yeah.
And little Matt was left there all alone.
Yeah, and he was like, "Father," and I was like, "I'm out. I'm out.
You're on your own."
I remember watching like Starship Troopers when I was 12, and then we came out in theaters. Yeah.
What year did that come out again?
97.
You
weren't alive yet, buddy.
That's when I was born. Was 97.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow, I thought you were my age, Truth, man.
No, I'm 33.
He's not a teenager, dude.
Yeah,
I'm 24, you douche.
I'm 24. You don't act like it.
Excuse me.
Hold on, let me jump back to the chat real quick. Hold on. So Rel's favorite is Tokyo Drift. And no, you can't have 2 favorites. Sorry, buddy.
You can't dictate that.
I have to agree with that. The first one was decent, Josh says. Fast and Furious is truthfully the best worldwide franchise going. It's I guess the best world franchise going on today. I can agree with that. Even though I've never seen them, I can agree with that, man. Why don't you skip?
That doesn't mean much.
Gods and Monsters. Which one is that one?
Is
it sounds familiar. Is that the one where? I think that's the one where Zod is Superman, or Zod's son is Superman.
I think that's where Batman is a vampire in that movie.
Yes, I remember that now. Okay, there you go. Let's see. He says, he let it go. I tried talking to them earlier today. It just got worse. Who's that? What? You could make it fit. So yes, I love how quotable I am. Thank you. Yep. R.I.P. Paul Walker.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see. You were 7 in 1997, so that means you were born in 90.
Oh my God,
dope.
kids!
Dope. Look at me and my skills. So what is 10 plus 10? Nobody?
What the hell?
I was asking a question. Like,
20,
guys. Okay, whoever can answer it first, I guess.
10 plus 10 is 20, you douchebag.
Okay, so I'm gonna blow your damn mind. What is 11 plus 11?
22.
What? How can they be equal to the same thing? That's crazy.
Wait, what?
What just happened?
I said 20 and 22. What the freak?
Yeah, you said 20 and 22.
I'm so confused.
Guys, help us out in the chat. You've got 10 plus 10, which equals 20, and then you got 11 plus 11, which equals 22.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, douche.
What's up, Neil? Glad you're here, man. While you're here, smash that like button.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
It is so worth it. It's so worth it, man.
It really doesn't do anything.
22. There it is. There it is. Muharid gets it. Let's see. Koopa Malik says, can I send you a sketch of mine and let you color it? Yeah, I could definitely do that, man. I could definitely do that. Hit me up.
I'm still waiting for a picture of mine.
I have to color a picture. Which picture?
I'm totally kidding.
Oh, I was like, I
was trying to make it look like a jerk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
Really?
That's what I do.
Damn, unsubscribe to him.
Yeah.
Neil Stroke. What's going on, Neil Stroke?
Oh shoot, what I do? Oh man, but so The Rock has rapped, man. How excited are you for the Black Adam?
I can smell what The Rock is cooking.
You can smell it?
Oh yeah.
Bro. Let's see here. Okay. I always think I can like touch the screen and like move the image around. I always forget, like with this one you can't do that. Let's see. So
I heard that the Black Adam was using that old Star Wars technology. I forgot what you call it, the LED or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the same thing that Zach used on Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So, yeah, I mean, I think that is really awesome because we're going to get a lot more story and things like that, things of that nature that are going to be, we don't have to worry so much about green screen or looking like green screen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very intrigued with like what we could possibly get. So
yeah.
I think that's dope.
And there was also a story that came out where The Rock talked about, they were actually going to put padding in his suit. And The Rock's like, what the fuck? No, like, you're not going to put padding on this suit. Like, what are you talking about? So they just rejected that idea.
The padding in The Rock suit?
Yeah. They actually talked about it.
He definitely needs it. He definitely needs it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I mean, dude, he's pushing like what, almost 60? He's
60.
No, he's 50 something, right? He's in his 50s.
I don't think so.
He's in his 50s. Yes.
I think it's late 40s, maybe early 50s.
No.
Probably.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Because he was playing college football in like 97.
You weren't alive.
Or 2000. Was he? He was on the Miami. He was on the Miami Hurricanes on a really good team.
He was born in 72.
Oh, so he's 50, closing in on 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Bam. Next year, 50. Next
he's
year,
only a year older than my dad.
It's 49. Yeah, it was May, so he just turned it. So he's got one more year. Yeah, 49. Dude, he's 49 this year. Keaton is 69 this year. That's crazy. They're 30 years apart. So yeah, I mean, potentially.
Great math.
I'm telling you, bro, it's 22. So potentially he could be playing the Black Adam for another, 30 years. Like,
Never go about Michael Keaton math.
Michael Keaton, yeah. Okay, I like that.
Apparently,
old man Keaton, can't wait.
Old man Keaton, man. What do you think? Do you think that we are going to get this whole Burton verse or whatever, or as far as like what do I want to say?
Like Keaton being the full-time Batman,
Keaton being a full-time Batman, as far as like a Terry McGinnis kind of. he sort of gets. This is the movie that kind of gets him back into being Batman or wanting to care about being Batman or whatever.
I don't think so. I think this is just like a one-time deal, a big paycheck.
All right, you suck. All right, out.
Hey, hold on a second. I agree with that.
He's 3,000 years old.
It's like you crushed my dreams.
50. You don't look bigger and better in your younger days unless you get some of that good stuff. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Hopefully, he's not doing what Sandra Bullock is doing, like putting baby
that's
penis on
weird.
her face. Yeah,
Wait,
she's
what?
baby penis on her face.
What the freaking hell are you talking about?
Dude, she promoted that crap on what, Ellen?
Yeah,
Look it up, man. She was trying to get other castmates to like join her, like 'cause I guess she's embarrassed, or I don't know if she's embarrassed. Shut the hell up about it. But
it was fucking weird.
It was
everybody
weird.
was clapping. It was like, oh, that's awesome. It's just like,
Right.
what?
It's like, yeah, get some of that penis. Hercules. It's like, no, that's it's baby penis. Oh yeah, baby penis.
Great cream.
Yeah, it's cray.
All right, I could have gone on my day without knowing that.
But now you do, and that gives you and your wife something to talk about.
Oh, great! Like, hey, Sandra Bullock? Like,
she likes
like
baby penis on her face.
Like,
She's
what?
like, no, she doesn't.
She's like, what have you been looking up?
Busted. Yep. Let's see.
It's like, I don't want you to hang out with that Zeeverfett guy anymore.
Today? What happened earlier today? Something happened earlier today? Irregular Need says this is going to rebuild his Batman and Flash drive. Yes.
You think so?
Should.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I've heard things. What I've heard is like, he's gone rogue and he's got Gotham under like his thumb or something, and he's gone too far and whatever, and the Flash comes in and kind of sort of gets him or reminds him to not be a douche or whatever.
Not be a douche.
Don't be a douche.
Not be a serial killer anymore.
But yeah, I mean, I'm
There's a
wondering.
reason Selena left, you douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, what? Nobody talks that way to me.
You want to get nuts?
Zeeverfett reminds me of the camera guy on Zack and Miri making porno. Now, who is that?
Guy.
I remember the movie, but I don't remember the cast other than Seth and the other girl from the other movies.
I think it was the guy from Clerks.
Clerks.
The two main guys, Dante and Randall.
From Clerks?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't know his real name.
Dante. Oh, you're talking about like Kevin Smith?
Yeah, Kevin Smith Clerks.
So I look like Kevin Smith?
I think she says that you look like the camera guy from Zack and Miri.
Well, let's see.
Which I believe is the same actor from Clerks.
So we're slowly unraveling the mystery here.
I look like to be honest, I do look like a lot of people.
Yeah.
That guy. No, that's not.
No.
No.
I mean, I've been told I look or resemble like like Luke Wilson or I look like what do you call him? Back in my younger days, like Tom Cruise, or
of course he's picking all these attractive actors.
David Arquette.
I want to know who said
David
that.
Arquette. He's not freaking Christian Bale. That's another one. I've been. No, it was funny because like my son, gave me like this. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Oh, as far as like personality wise, okay, I get you.
That almost might be worse.
Yeah, he's kind of a douche.
I don't remember. I'm a douche. Oh no. Okay, but like and subscribe,
I told you
guys.
30,000 times.
Like and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that like button and join my Patreon.
No,
but not Dawson in many ways.
Well, a good thing that channel doesn't exist. So
It should exist. It should. Somebody needs to create that. Dawson in many ways.
I don't even know what that even is supposed to mean.
I don't know, but it'd probably be another content fire heavy channel, right?
Oh, okay.
Great content.
Sure.
And I try to be nice. I try to say something positive, and he's like, "Yeah, oh no." He takes it as an insult. Not, oh no, I don't like that.
I know how you operate, Ryan.
What? I am not a doctor, and I've never operated on anyone in my life. So
Zeeverfett was great,
point.
Girl. Hilarious.
Start.
It's so good.
Yes. Oh man, Wildcat. Why would you say it like this? Like a dire, emergency like situations, like Wildcat.
That's just who he is. I like him in that show. I think he's good in that show.
He is one of the only he's one of the only things that I think is salvageable about the show.
Oh, you don't like it?
It's okay.
This is Ryan we're talking about here.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that I do like. I don't crap on everything, but for me to sit there and say that something is fire or that I really dig it or like it or whatever, it's got to be something really of note.
Flawless.
Almost. Well, I can't say flawless, man.
Good, because that would be stupid.
Yeah, well, yeah. There you go, and hence the quandary. No, I don't like that either. Let's see. No, I like the other one better. Here we go. That works. I could work with that. I
don't think you can.
So I could do that. What was that from?
I could do that.
Yeah, Mother Trebek.
Oh, I could hang with that. What was that? God dang it!
That sounds familiar. I don't know.
I could hang with that. I forget who said that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, guys. But yeah, man. So let's see. Hold on. Let me finish that up. No.
I got to correct TW McKay in the chat. It's Dawson Weirdrick for the Flash.
I thought it was Weirdrick.
Because that's how they spelled it on the title card thing.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
And they spelled it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
I know TW was heartbroken.
Cool. Yeah, he's like, now the project has to end. So
little do you know, I was the reason. I was so pissed that my name was I was like, stop everything.
Yes, he does
the
look
Riddler?
like the Riddler from Gotham. He definitely does. There's no mistaking, dude. There's no mistaking. You look like that guy. Nerfed in many ways, yes. That's another fire channel. He will create his OnlyFans. There you go. Integrity 101 says, I've been told I look exactly like Fat Brad Pitt after he got hit by a Mack truck. Yo, man, that's
specific.
That's something. That's something.
That's rough.
Which guy from Gotham? The Riddler. Let's see, Josh. Oh, there he goes. I've been told I look like Wolverine from the comics.
If he had a method addiction.
He checked on meth.
Yeah, there you go. I like his character too. Let's see. We'll see. Let's see. Hashtag Dawson Weidrick is our Flash.
Thank you.
Awesome.
The Riddler. I can see it. Yeah, definitely. Especially with the glasses. That just makes it, and he wears a hat all the time. I mean, really, to be honest with you, he should really stop wearing baseball hats and just get a derby, and put Nimwa on the front of the derby. I mean, that's the way it should be. I work through pain.
I'd have to find one first.
Stargirl has a lot of cringe. It does have a lot of cringe. Like one of the worst characters in Stargirl has to be Our Man's replacement. Was it? No, not Our Man's replacement. What was the other one? She had the glasses on.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just don't know the character's name.
I forget, but like she's nothing without the glasses. Without the glasses, she's not helpful. I
lost my glasses.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she's just like the girl from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
Velma. Fellow Pantera fan. Let's see. Knew it. Hashtag all Dawson's fault. Hashtag Pip.
Racist, sexist Dawson.
Yes.
It's a Sunday podcast joke.
Howdy. I'm good. Okay. I'm sorry, TW. Dawson's wearing Triblies.
I have no idea what that is.
Dr. Midnight. Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
That was the worst character ever. Her and then the other girl who was the daughter of the dragon dude.
Oh yeah.
She was another one that was like a horrible like typecast. Like I'm just a bad girl.
Yeah.
That was a
little silly.
It was dumb.
Well, I'd say it was also cringe.
Cringe.
Space Jam 2.
I saw that last night, and
that was the
horrible.
most cringeworthy thing I've watched in a long time.
It was horrible, and I do like the guy from Hotel Rwanda.
Don Cheadle.
Yes, Don Cheadle. He's a fantastic actor, and he can play. He can play almost anything, man. He can
just
play.
Not in this movie.
In this movie, he was.
And you know what's odd?
Bad.
LeBron James is not the worst actor in that movie.
Who is?
Like almost everyone else.
I don't like that.
Like literally, like all the people in LeBron James' family, like the guy that helps LeBron James and his son around Warner Brothers Studios is like awful. Holy
I
crap.
can agree with that. That guy was
especially
so
at the end
bad.
when like he like pretended to cry. It's just like, dude, that was so bad.
Yeah. I can definitely agree with that statement right there. It was cringeworthy, man. I was like, dude, really? These are the actors that you thought were going to help this film and
like
make
these professional actors, and
you're being outshined by
LeBron James,
basketball star. Like really?
yeah. I mean, nothing against basketball stars, and the whole thing about what's his name, that was kind of dumb, but Michael B. Jordan that was in it. They were like,
yeah.
Michael Jordan's in it.
As soon as they said Michael Jordan, I was like, it's gonna be Michael B. Jordan. I knew it right away. But like, I swear, if I hear LeBron James say the word "son" one more freaking time, I will lose my freaking mind. Because like, I swear, he said "son" like Don, whatever his name is, and
Don Cheadle.
No,
you're talking about what's his face?
Yeah, Fast and Furious says family.
Oh, Vin Diesel.
Like it's just as frequent. He looks at his son. He's like, "Look, son, come here. I'm talking to you, son. I love you, son."
They were like, that's not even in the script. He's like, just go with it. You just go with it.
Yeah, it's LeBron James. Fuck it.
Yeah. They're like,
get him an Oscar for improv.
We're trying to get everybody to forget about the Zack Snyder universe. And did you see all of the Tim Burton Batman references in there? You had Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze,
and they showed him like 15 times.
Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. You had a mixture of Adam West's Batman and it was Adam West's Batman costume, but it was black and gray. And you had even the Penguin, Danny DeVito's Penguin in it. Yeah. And I was like, wow, you guys are really like going down that route, like
pushing
man,
into the general consciousness.
Like they were all behind Don Cheadle's character, so they were shown like every 2 minutes in that final basketball game.
Yeah,
and I was like, can we get some other characters to spotlight, please?
These are fire. These are fire. You've got peanut butter, and regular in the same bag.
That was random.
I'm opening it up. I want a snack. I was like, bro, I can't even get in the damn bag. So I was like, childproof. But yeah. So it's all about Dawson. It's all about family.
Family.
Oh, gosh.
Family. I didn't even see the movie, and that annoys me.
Trash.
Let's see. Irregular Neil says, my favorite family meme is the Jurassic Park one. I haven't seen that one. Share that with me on Twitter, bro. I'd like to see it because a lot of those memes are just I don't get it.
Yeah.
Walter Amata, I think he was in Space Jam. I think he was in there. I saw this dude with like a big hair wig and whatever, and I was like, dude, that's Walter Amata.
Oh god.
He was on the courtside.
He's like, dude, this is so much fire.
Man, you're not missing out on anything. I did a review. Go watch my review of Stargirl if you don't want to watch Stargirl. You can watch my reviews. They're fire. So, let me see. Party City, the Awful Party City cosplay.
Yeah. No, they're talking about Space Jam. Like literally, like Mr. Freeze was like Yeah, Party City.
They were so bad, and the actors that like played them, they were
like
over.
Mr. Freeze was like
over the top.
It's like why? Like at least have him say like the Iceman coming.
Well, I mean, they were non-speaking roles, so they didn't have to pay them. They're just extras that got into costume. That was it. Let's see here. It says a bit like Kratos. Boy, listen, boy, come here, bro.
Come
where
here, boy.
are you, boy? Boya, 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 boy.
Boy. Boy.
Let's see. Seriously, you guys do a YouTube search on Gary Oldman basketball. It's a hilarious skit from a few years ago, ripping on NBA players acting. Probably good for drops on all your channels. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'll check it out. I like Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Let's see. Randomness,
Sure
randomness is
Shaq
the best.
Steel.
Yes, it is. I love randomness. and in other news, and now for a completely random. What is that thing from Monty Python? It's like, and now for something completely different. Or I think that's what it is. Have y'all seen a lot of the Monty Python?
Monty Python.
I haven't seen not one. I'm sorry.
Not one.
Monty Python.
You gotta
Pure cinema.
Peanut M&Ms are the best. Yes, you're correct. Peanut butter M&Ms are fire. Dude, they're both fire. I grew up on peanut M&Ms. When they introduced peanut butter M&Ms, it blew my mind.
So we got him some brown M&Ms, and Ozzy put on a great show.
You know, I was stoked when they brought out blue as a color. I was like, really? I was like, blue? There's no blue foods.
What?
Like, that's dope. The only last thing I ate was blue was like Lucky Charm marshmallows. I was like, dude, I love eating blue stuff. It's crazy. Let's see. Hey, DC. Navajo says peanut butter monster hungry. Yes. Peanut butter is dope. I love that song. RTS is my favorite album. Release the Snyder Cut is RTS. Let's see. Have you picked up the new remastered version?
Of what?
Of what, Steve? Or what are you talking about? Electric? What? No.
Electric.
They're having a conversation. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Zeever, you're scaring me. You didn't play The Last God of War. Man, I haven't played any God of War.
Are you a gamer?
Zeever, you're scaring me.
You're scaring me.
I'm not a gamer. I played this game. I gotta bring it up every time because I love it. I don't care how dated
online.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Is that the one with the great cinematic?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's the one that's like, we had that before Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah.
And everybody was fine with the dystopian future.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, what are you talking about? I mean, they killed so many people in that thing. It was like, in just that short little thing. I was like, dude, come on. It was like,
and they should have a comic book run, which is pretty good.
They did. They did.
Yeah.
Let me see. My second favorite out of their lineup is a Southern Trendkill. What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
He goes on these tangents that I have no idea.
Is that a band?
Those peanut butter M&Ms be bussin', yo.
Be bussin'.
Hell yeah.
Bussin'.
Be bussin'.
Now, yeah, I mean, you know, you're gonna get the dub if you eat peanut butter. Yep. That's what's up. Hey guys, great stream. Hey man, thank you for being here. I was wondering, 231. Do you have any problem? Well, we don't talk about negativity here.
Do you have a problem with Ryan Zeeverfett? Please voice your concerns.
I'll tell you what.
Your concerns are very important to us.
Geekosity still doesn't need geekosity because geekosity is just throwing darts at the dartboard, man. If you've ever seen that movie, what is it? Blank Man.
Great movie.
Great movie. Great movie. The hard edition.
Yeah.
That is geekosity. They got a handful of darts and they throw the shit up against the wall. Whatever sticks, that's the story. Yeah. That's the story. Run with it. And I mean, it's there are more credible sources. Stick to the trades. Stick to Vanity Fair. Stick to Deadline. And is there any other one? I think those are it.
Yeah,
I mean, those are the two that I look at.
But I have no problem with Sil, to answer your question, Barry Allen.
Okay. There you go. There's your answer. He's got no problem with Sil.
I have no problem with anyone.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, they're talking about Pantera. Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You guys may continue. Ryan, have you picked up the remastered version of Tarzan? Like which version? There's so many versions of Tarzan. The one with what's his face from Highlander. That one was a fire movie back in the day.
Which one is that one from Highlander?
The Highlander guy. He was also in Mortal Kombat. First Mortal Kombat.
Christopher Lambert. Oh, okay,
Lambert. Yes, he was Tarzan. And yeah, man, check it out. It was a good movie. It was a great movie back in the 80s, I believe. Okay. So yeah, it was a good movie. I haven't picked up any. The last thing I bought. No, I got Batman the Long Halloween Part 1.
Did you
That's
like it?
The last thing I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
I liked it. I thought it was a very good, very well put together thing. I thought the voice talent was great.
Did you like Jensen Ackles, Red Hood?
His voice was probably the most inconsistent of all the voices.
I don't. Okay, so Supernatural kind of soured me on Jensen because he has no range as an actor. Very monotone, he plays everything the same, whatever. I'm gonna get back to the drawing. But yeah, no, so I'm not. Let me jump into this real quick. Yeah, I mean, he was okay. He wasn't a great Batman.
Real quick, I do have to get going, but I just want to show you my progress.
Let me take mine out.
Just want to show you my progress before I dipped.
Look at
there
that.
You go, buddy. There you go.
That's awesome.
Coming up.
So
yeah, man. Good job, bro. Good job.
Man.
Did you draw the bottom shoe, or does it cut off there?
Oh,
there you go. Hey, okay. What about that cape? You cut the cape? Damn.
It's off the edge.
That's disrespectful. No, it looks good. So this was a commission art?
Just a request on Instagram.
Oh, there you go.
So,
good job, man.
That's awesome, man.
Probably finish and post it by tonight.
Hey, you know what? I think you should just change it and make it the Batman from 1992.
Nah. I like
the return suit.
I don't like that movie.
You don't like the movie, but that's the suit you're getting.
Don't care.
You're not getting the 89 Batman suit. You're getting the 92.
Yeah, unfortunate. Right. I love the 89 suit.
I like the 89 suit better. It shows the muscles and all that, I think they should not do either one and just make something new.
No, stick to the classic, man. Especially if you're entering the burn verse. You gotta stick to the classic.
Give him a new Batman costume, man. Just something new. Oh, look at them lips. He's like, I'm Batman. I'm going to kiss you.
He's not wearing the black eye makeup though.
I'll tell you one thing.
Oh, that's a good point. You know what I should do?
Let's watch this live. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
There you go.
Oh man, now he looks like Two-Face.
Two-Face.
Right on. There you go, man. You guys saw that live. Oh wow. There you go.
Bat owner.
That does look a lot better.
I would.
What I was doing is I was doing that split-second moment before he takes off his cowl and returns.
Yeah.
Where like all of a sudden he has no eye makeup on anymore.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it's so obvious.
What they should have done. They should have just like rotoscoped it.
Yeah.
To where it's like black, and then when he lifts it up, it just goes away, and you see the skin.
Yeah.
Should have done that.
Could have.
But that was lazy.
Should would have could have. But anyway.
Oh yeah, man. Hey man, I appreciate you coming out. I know you gotta get tucked in for bed. It's all good. But
yeah, I took myself, dang it.
Dude, where can everybody find you? And where can we find you next?
Well, you can find me now on Instagram at NIMW32. That's where I'm doing the majority of my social media stuff, as well as Vero at Dawson Weidrich. And check out my Facebook page. Just type in Nerdy in Many Ways and you'll find it. Not doing Twitter anymore. That ship has sailed. Just because Twitter's the worst. So
forever or just for a brief time?
For the foreseeable future.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you can no longer follow Dawson on Twitter. So make sure you hit him up on Instagram. Vero.
My streams will still be featured on Periscope. So like you'll see my streams on Twitter, but I'm not going to be on Twitter.
Gotcha.
So, and of course YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, dude, thanks for coming out, and I guess I'll leave you guys with this for him. This is Dawson, and an evil scheme. And here he is. Hold on.
Woman's bathroom. That fiend. The one place he knew he couldn't go into.
He left already.
He's like, every time I play that, he's like, I don't get it. I'm like, I know you don't get it, but I get it. So
like, yeah, fuck this.
He's like, ooh, that was fire. Woo. But yeah, let me pull this back up. That's him. That's Dawson, man. It's Dawson in many ways. Yes. But let me get back to these comments real quick. Yes, Blank Man, dude. Fucking amazing.
Classic.
Amazing. Cancel Twitter. Twitter sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, he does. He gets tucked in for bed every night, especially with his wife out of town. He's got chores to do before he goes to bed, so he has to make sure he gets those done so that he doesn't feel the wrath of the wife.
Yeah.
And
that's when he gets
needs lip surgery. Man, them lips were kissy.
Oh yeah.
He was like, oh, Catwoman, where have you been?
But that's what made him iconic. Those lips.
Yes. The lips and his brow.
Yeah. The
brow is what really like, oh yeah, no, that's definitely Batman. Yeah, they were like, oh man, he looks mad.
He looks like a psycho.
I've never seen any of this Human Torch yet. Oh, hold on. If you haven't seen that one, hold on. I got one more.
Oh my god. What is that?
Wait. Oh snap.
That's so good. Love it.
But yeah, so we got that. But yeah, so I mean, I guess since the other guys are gone and we haven't, there's some people that joined late. Were there any more? Because this is the last time I'm going to talk about the that Dreamscapes thing that I was working on. So they brought me back. I had originally done sketches like this. I'll zoom out for you guys.
All right.
I originally done sketches like this. Where are you? There it is. I'm gonna rotate that real quick. Let me zoom in a little bit. And I'm still outlining it, but yeah. So they asked me to do something like this or whatever, and I did my job and whatever, and I said, hey, there are other things I'd like to do because I'd like to draw my own comic.
Yeah.
And so I want to get to that point, but I thought that this was a nice stepping stone for just sort of getting my hands, dirty and all that and whatever. And I was like, let me just jump in on this. And it was great. And then they brought, the other artist in and he redrew some of the stuff that I drew. Right. Which is fine. It's all good. It's their artwork, it's, he wanted to put his own spin on it. That's cool. I also drew this and I also drew that. And as you can tell from the pants and also her holding her stomach, that she was pregnant, and that's what the script called for.
Yeah.
And so, so I drew that. That did not make it into the feature. You don't see her as being pregnant. And then there was a drawing that I did of Bat Boy, I guess, the son of Bruce and Lois, but then raised by Clark. And I was like, well, in my version, in my mind, he wasn't a dark, brooding character because his parents didn't get shot like Thomas and Martha. He was grown up by Superman. So his world would be different. He wouldn't be the Batman that Gotham was used to. He'd be a superhero that is just kind of wearing his father's outfit. right, to honor his father.
Yeah.
And so what I did was, and I can I show it? I guess I could.
Don't get in trouble.
I wasn't gonna show it, but I can. I can show it. I can show it. I think.
Which is a great idea, by the way.
Anyway, okay, there it is. So what I did was I used the BVS symbol because it made sense.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, that's the only way that this makes any sense. Let me see. I need to stop. Oh, shit. Anyway, stop sharing that so I can share this.
Do it, Zeeverfett. Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. This is a Bo Jackson commercial. Is that it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this. So you see that. So there you have it. Let me pop it in here. There it is. Crap.
That's awesome.
Let me actually drag this over. Hold up. Now, can you still see it? Okay, so you can see it a little bit better. It's on another monitor, but yeah. So I drew the gargoyle. I put bat symbol in the sky, just, whatever. Because again, they were gonna redraw it and do whatever. But so I drew him on top of the gargoyle that you saw Ben Affleck on, and I was like, oh, here you go. So I was looking at it, the actual prop that they used, and so I drew that, and then I put Batboy on top, and as you can see here, he's got the bat symbol, but it's got the Superman symbol inside of it. And
oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
And so I was gonna make his costume blue to match Cal, and his cowl and his gauntlets and his boots black. To match, the Batman. So it was going to be blue and black instead of blue and gray, or instead of black and gray. So that was my contribution. But hey, it again, same thing. Shit just did not, didn't happen, and oh well. It is what it is, and like I said, some people are like, hey, can't you just release some of the audio or whatever? Well, because of a lot of the negativity, some of the people that provided the voice acting said, I don't want my contribution to be on here anymore. Yeah. So we'd have to go and find new people and redo it and all that. And we're just not going to do it. It's just not worth it. We got trashed on by people, and it wasn't cool.
And it wasn't fun anymore. You just lost the passion for it. Just like, you know what? This ain't worth it.
Yeah, no, exactly. That is exactly correct, man. That's how it went. I was like, yeah, it is. It is
right.
good practice. Yeah. I don't even know if that's what he's talking about, but that's relevant to what we're talking about. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, there was a lot of people that came out. There's one dude that came out at me on Twitter and shit. And I understand Dawson for getting off Twitter and whatever. Yeah, because it gets to a point where it's like, they said the same shit to me. They were like, yeah, I can't believe you're tracing. And also, I was like, tracing? I was like, dude, you haven't even seen my art. Like, how can you make an accusation? Like, you guys are like really pathetic that we're coming out and doing that. It's horrible, man. I mean, all the people that put their, hard work, effort, and whatever into something fun just to get shit on. I was like, dude, if people were getting paid, different. But nobody was getting paid for this, man. Yeah.
Just do it.
Do it.
Get a Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was it. And why was everybody freaking out over this comic? They were freaking out, and I have to say that they were freaking out because of the person that was in charge of the comic. They had so much hate for that person that was in charge of the comic that they were willing to sacrifice everyone else that was working on it, whether they had already completed work on it or working on it currently, or like myself being asked to come back and do more work. They were willing to throw all that away so that they could throw dirt, mud, slander, all kinds of crap on this one individual that was doing nothing but helping us, or helping, Nicotina realize his vision. He had this thing. It was like, I'd love to do this. And we were like, dude, we're down. We'd love to help you.
Yeah.
So we jumped in, we did what we could. And it got bigger and it got bigger, and we got voice talent that we never thought we would. And it was bigger and greater and grander. And just because of the person that, that people had an issue with, they were like, it doesn't matter who you got, man. You could have, and Zack Snyder even liked it.
Yeah.
You know, he even liked the project. He was like, "Oh man, hey, fire!"
Yeah, that's
you
awesome.
know, and even though, and that's why I'm like, dude, I've lost my fervor for the whole Zack Snyder restore the Snyderverse movement and all that, because there's just a lot of people out there that just, not only the ones that were crapping on it, but the people who were encouraging the people who were crapping on it, like the people that were going after the director of, like Andre handed over the reins to and he tapped it. He was like, "Hey, dude, I know you know how to do this stuff. You do a great job. You have great connections. I know that if you take the reins here, it'll be really awesome to see. It'll be really cool."
So he made Matt the unofficial spokesperson for this project.
He made Matt he basically just turned the reins over to Matt, and Matt was orchestrating everything. He had, the only problem with Matt is that he just had too much trust. He trusted the artist that was working on this stuff to deliver something, but also they were putting a lot of they were throwing a lot of ideas toward him, and like, "Hey, this would be fire if you do this or this or this," because we had all these other drawings and stuff that were already done. It was, a lot of the stuff was already done. They were just adding all this extra, stuff to sort of like, kind of like icing on the cake, right?
Yeah.
And so like Andre said, the artist took a method. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm just going to look at some Jim Lee art. I'm going to redraw it, and I'll change elements on it and whatever, just to make it sort of fit this project, and then that's it. We're good to go, right?" Yeah. But and since it's a free project, I can't really get upset with the dude. But the only problem is that Matt was under false pretenses that it was original art that no one had ever seen before. And while it was original because he drew it himself, even though he was referencing something else, he was looking at something and drawing it and referencing or whatever, just people wanted so bad to catch Matt in something, and they wanted, so they attacked him with money. They're like, "What do you mean, you're raising money and blah blah blah, and what do you mean this and that didn't stick, so we'll attack the actors." So Reporter got attacked, and they're like, "Okay, well, so we're gonna get you, and if you do this, it's gonna ruin your career and this, that, and whatever, and all this other bullshit, right?" So then that didn't stick. So they're like, "Oh wow, somebody's taking artwork and reproducing it and claiming it as their own or whatever." And it's like, okay, if it's a paying gig, I can see, man, or if they'd said, "Hey guys, what we're doing is we're looking at Jim Lee's art. We can't take Jim Lee's art. So what we're going to do is we're going to replicate Jim Lee's art, fit it to our purpose or whatever, just for the comic, and just release it." Yeah. But the thing is that, like, you already had two steps before where they thought, "Oh, you're making money off of this, so therefore there's monetary to be gained. So therefore you shouldn't be doing what you're doing here or whatever." So it was sort of a circular, argument in their mind, and it kind of came out as, it kind of came out as something negative. So they were like, "Oh wow, we found something, guys, we found something." And then the artist was like, "Well, here, let me show you everything I've done." And not only that, they were like, "Oh, well, look at this. Oh, so it's everywhere. Oh my God." So they were like just tearing up this poor guy. He's a young kid, dude. He's like 18, 19 years old. Young guy, dude. And he's a great artist, and he did a lot of really good, coloring and stuff like that. Yeah. And everything I saw, I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." I'm not fact checking shit. I don't care. I was just like, "Hey, dude, good job, man. This looks really awesome. I'll be proud to be a part of that project."
I don't think it came from like any malicious, point.
Nothing was. No. I mean, he's a kid. Yeah. I can't believe that he would be like, "Oh man, I'm gonna pull one over on these guys." Of course. Nobody's gonna do that, man. That's retarded. Yeah. So I mean,
the fortunate set of circumstances that just happened to be this. So just like, and once the internet saw it, they're just like, "Oh fuck, well, yeah. You see this? You see this?"
Yeah, so that's what all this is. It's like they wanted something to pin on him because they didn't like either they're upset with either the people that watch Syl because he and Syl had something going on because of what happened with the split, when he would contribute to, the other source or whatever that they were both contributing to. And then so a lot of people were like, oh man, this is our chance to sort of white knight either, the guys over at Real Emotion or the guys over at Geekosity or Sill or whatever. And that's what they were doing because, there were occasional beef or whatever between those guys. And I don't have anything against, I don't have anything against Sill. I don't think that the way he's carried himself has been professional for someone who is trying to act professional. Yeah. In this sort of, and I don't put dirty laundry out, man. Again, I'll say it again. I don't think Sill needs Geekosity. I think what he was doing on his own was fine. I tuned in. I listened to him, all that, but I don't think Geekosity is I think there's on the level of like, we got this covered or ain't it cool news.
Yeah, I would agree.
So yeah, I mean, they're just not credible.
I was
they throw things at the wall and hopefully they stick. And if they don't care if they don't stick. Yeah. But the same thing like the Real Emotion guys, they there was this whole stupid thing about Green Lantern and all this other crap. And so what was funny is we reached out to Sam and we were like, hey dude, it'd be really fire if you were Green Lantern. And so like for this image here, I drew him as Green Lantern. And I was like, dude, it'd be fire if we could do this that way. Cause I mean, you already had, the old script, and all the drawings and everything that Jim Lee did, it was of Hal Jordan because back then before BVS hit theaters, it was Hal. It wasn't, Wayne T. Carr. It wasn't, John Stewart. That came later. Yeah. That came later. So there was, like you said, there was this whole thing about like, is Sam Green Lantern? Is Ryan Reynolds coming back as Green Lantern? Is, who is Green Lantern? Turned out everybody was wrong, but through that, I had met Sam Benjamin. I was like, dude, you're, really cool guy, really down to earth, really enjoy, talking to you and everything. And he enjoyed talking to me. And he subscribed to my channel yesterday and that was fire. Awesome. Yeah, so it was really cool, and he's a really good guy. Mm. And I was like, yeah, so that way, and he did his lines for the show. And excuse me, just doing a lot of talking. Yeah, but excuse me, but yeah, no. So I mean, I just got into this thing where it was like it was no longer about the project, and it was no longer about the people involved in the project. It was about Lightcast. It was about Matt. It was about let's get him. Mm. And they're like, yeah, I know it's Nicotina's project, but never mind that. We're going after, it's like, get your pitchforks. Let's go. Right. And so that's what happened. And so, hey, they packed up, he was like, I don't need this, they had already, their whole thing was all about before the Snyder Cut release anyway, and all that. So, I mean, he's taking his break. He's doing whatever he's doing. If he comes back, he comes back. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It's on him, And I
think that was one of the problems that, people would say, well, he left and he kind of like, left you guys to take the brunt of all this hate. So I'm just like, and it's kind of like a little sketch. It's like, don't leave. Just, just be like, hey, I made a mistake. This is for our first time doing this. We fucked up. We admit it. But, we'll just, continue forward. Like, I think if some people felt like if he would have just said that from the very beginning, I think people would have been like, okay, well, we understand. We get it.
I don't know. I think, okay, I understand that. And that's great logic. But I also think that people would be like, I'm not listening to that. I'm going to continue with this.
Sure, of course.
Because I want to nail you. Like, you can't reason. You can reason with a person, but you can't reason with a mob. And and it started turning into a mob. And and Andre wanted to get ahead of it, and he was like, hey, I want to release some statements or whatever. And they were like, well, maybe over the weekend, people will cool down or whatever. And that just didn't happen. It just kept ramping up until they were like, you know what, too many things have happened. We started getting calls from the or not we, they started getting calls from the people that supplied the voices, and were like, hey, I need to take my stuff out. I can't be a part of this. And it just, so yeah, I mean, and then somebody came along and said, hey, just release audio and whatever. It's like, dude, you guys done already screwed up, man. Y'all already, scared people off. They don't want to be a part of the project. They don't want to be associated with the project anymore. You did this to yourself, I came back because they asked me like, hey, we have issues with the art. We need you to come back and keep drawing, draw more stuff for us. And so I was like, okay, great. And then, like I said, dude, at the end of the night, they were like, it was same day. They were like, yeah, hey, no, don't draw anything else. So I was like, okay. And then I saw the statement the next day and all that and whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess it really is dead. And yeah, so, Andre and I, and some of the other guys like, Anthony and Dawson, we sort of like, we've been in mourning, for the process, just like, hey, it's dead. It's not coming back. We're not. And so, yeah, we're not going to, in the foreseeable future, we're not going to do anything. So it is what it is. And the people that came along and acted like assholes, then, that's on them.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about that. Let me see. Legal matters. That's not my department, unfortunately, because I mean, dude, I'm just a contributor. Let's see. They just wanted to cancel him. And if another person got involved, and if it was another person involved, dude, if there was someone else in charge of, of putting this thing together, as far as like editing and mixing and doing all that, I don't think people would have been. I think people would have been a little bit more lenient. I think it was because of who, because it was Matt. It was like, no, dude, we have to nail him, and this is it. Everybody get everybody, come on, we got to hit him hard, and screw everybody else. Him. So that's it.
Yeah. Have you seen the video where Matt? It's all over YouTube where they were like, "Oh, see, gotcha." We're talking about original art. That this is 100% original art from the very beginning. And I think once the art was displayed and they did the side by side comparison, they were like, "Well, this is not really original art because this looks very similar to that."
It's okay. So it is original art in that the artist drew it himself, right? He didn't copy and paste. He didn't, and from the things that I've looked at, there's only one drawing where I can say, okay, maybe there's a little bit of the lines matching up like too much. But again, it's the same thing when I go back to this image here, man. Exactly what I did. You have this this drawing of the Flash, which is Jim Lee, and then you have David Finch coming in and drawing the same exact image.
Yeah.
And if this was, what Lightcast released or what Matt Miranda released, people would have been like, oh, dude, look at that. Same thing. Side by side comparison. It's the same as this. What? And people would have lost their minds anyway, dude. So I can't accuse the kid of tracing. I can't accuse that because at the end of the day, I don't know. I'll never know.
Yeah.
I'll never know. And it's not even that big of a deal because it was a free project, dude. It was free. Like we didn't pay him for anything. It was a fire idea, man. Yeah. It was a fire idea that Nicotina had. He was like, yeah, let's, we've got this. Let's put this into something and see what happens. And it wasn't supposed to be a motion comic. It was just supposed to be an audio thing with visuals here and there. Because Jim Lee drew some stuff, but he didn't draw everything. So we're like, okay, we can draw some more things. We can draw some more situations and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, giggity. So that picture where Batman Spirit Superman was crazy cool. He did a good job. The guy did a good job. There's a lot of stuff in there that is completely original, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of it is based off of stuff that I submitted. The kid redrew in his own format or whatever, and yeah. So I mean, a lot of the stuff that they were showing, the character sort of drawings or whatever, a lot of that was just like extra, not glam art, but just like extra art that they were just going to throw in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of stuff to pile on. There you go. Pile on culture is lame. Let's see. People get desperate, Zeeverfett, and get intoxicated, but with being popular and having a chance to make money. Yes, a lot of people, YouTubers especially, jumped on this, and they were like, "Oh, this is content." You know, this is controversy. This is, you know what attracts people? Drama. Drama attracts people, you know, and that's, unfortunately, that sucks, but it is what it is, right?
That's YouTube.
That's YouTube. That's the world.
Yeah.
Everyone loves drama, right? Yeah. And you've never seen me in any of my videos, dude, any of my videos, and everybody can go watch all of the videos, every single video, and subscribe to the channel. But you can watch them all, and you'll see I don't talk about people on on here. I'll behind the scenes, sure, I'll dish things, I'll gab, whatever everybody does. But on social media or in front of my my monitor here, you're not going to see me just oh yeah, this person has said this and this. I don't care. At the end of the day, you guys are normal people, some normal, and then some are abnormal. But yeah, I mean it's it doesn't matter, dude. I'm here to have fun, and and the day that I quit having fun, just like Dawson, is the day that you see me pack up my stuff and leave. So, and I'm sure it's the same with you, man. You know, the day you quit having fun, stop hitting the bong. yeah.
That was the perfect time.
Yeah, it's just like
Neil knows all about that.
No, I used to just hit the Aguile, pretty hard, Apple. But yeah, it was pretty good stuff. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and at the end of the day, it's really sad that people, I want to nail you. It is, the reason why people dislike Matt so much is because he. Like if some, like, just for example, let's just say that a scooper would say, the new Black Adam is going to be wearing green, and Matt would come in and say, "Nah, dude, you're messed up, bro. Nah, it ain't green, bro. No, it's black, bro." And then all of the followers of the person that said it's green, he's like, man, why can't it be green? I was like, nah, man, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're gonna see, and so they want to, and that type of personality sort of attracts people that want to disprove someone to the point where they'll sacrifice anything to get so that the end meets their goal. Yeah. And they don't care about anything else. They don't care about casualties. They don't care about innocent bystanders, nothing. They're all about that. So I understand Matt leaving, but at the same time on SM Twitter, where an apology and reasoning are not acceptable, Matt, and saying fuck it and leaving sometimes is best to bounce for a while. Man, if you got a whole mob of people after you, I mean, I wouldn't have turned everything off or whatever, but I mean, I definitely wouldn't address it because I don't normally address, like the other guy from Twitter the other day. I didn't address that because it's stupid. I was like, dude, I'm not going to sink myself down to this probably child, and say something or like, defend my honor. I'm not a tracer. And the guy on YouTube, I was like, yeah, thanks for the laugh because it was stupid. He talked about my Flash drawing that was a replication or reproduction of Jim Lee's and David Finch's Flash. That wasn't to homage. That was I didn't draw that and try to pass it off as my own. Like, oh, hey, look at this original art that I made. I never did that. In any of my drawings, I always brought them up. I always showed their image. So, but that just shows me that this moron didn't watch my videos.
And they want to jump on the hate bandwagon.
They just want to jump on. They want that pat on the back, bro. Yeah. They want that pat on the back. They want, look at me. I'm included, right? I'm a part of this, because everybody wants to feel like they're a part of some engine. They want to feel like they're a part of some, not cult, but they want to feel like they're a part of some movement or some, they didn't get to be put in the back of the bus and picket signs and all that shit from the 60s, right? So they're looking for anything they can to say, this is my protest. This is my way of fitting into whatever it is, and I'm gonna get accolades for that.
Yeah,
you know, people are gonna.
Recognized.
I'm gonna get recognized. Well, you better recognize. But yeah, I'm a Tracer man. Hey, Tracer Main. I'm a Tracer Main. Yeah, you know what truth. Woo! No, hey, this is not Tyrone Magnus's channel. Come on now. But hey, get me to 1 million subscribers. Woo!
Yeah, it'll happen.
I give original content. Oh, dude.
Yes,
thank you so much. And yes, guys, as long as you're subscribing, don't forget to join the Patreon.
keep plug. But yeah.
But yeah, man. So I mean, what do you think of that? What do you think of Tweedledee and Tweedledum, guys? I mean, when what's his face that's directing this movie?
Andy
Muschietti. When he was saying it was 2 idiots, I thought for real, man. I thought he was talking about Keaton.
Yeah,
you know, I was like, dude, it's like that's so disrespectful. Joking. Yeah, I was like, dude, that's so disrespectful. But now that we've seen, I don't give a crap if they fucking take me down. But now that we've seen these guys, no, not these guys. Now that we've seen these guys, now I know he's talking about these 2 idiots.
Yeah.
So you've got Ezra on the right, but then you have Ezra on the right, and everybody's right. And so basically, what that kid is wearing on the left, it's for color matching, and so it's like a little. And it's green, so they can key it out easier. It's easier to see, so you're not going to see it in the film because they're probably using really high def cameras. But they're wearing the same type shoes. They got pretty much the same build. Like anytime, like this kid would be either a stand-in or like a stunt, a stunt man, right? Yeah. But it's not. It's just somebody that has his. I would say it's just somebody that has his physique. But then, yeah, you also got to jump in on this. You've got the old Batcave. This time they have water. They didn't have water back in the day. It just went down in like an endless chasm. Yeah. But you have the Batmobile. And what I thought was interesting about this is that the Batmobile still only has 2 seats. It's a 2-seater Batmobile. In the concept art, it had 4 people in the cockpit or 4 people in the seat area where you had Ezra in the back with Supergirl, and then Ezra in the front with Batman. Yeah, and so I wonder how they're gonna do that, since the other one was concept art, but this is actual. That's the actual Batmobile that they're using on the set. I'm not joining the Patreon, but I'll subscribe. Dang it, you will. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. I love everybody that subscribes, man. I'm overjoyed to know that people subscribe, but also watch the content. A lot of the content, like if you want to get my take on Star Wars, the new Star Wars stuff, go watch my old videos, man. My comments still to this day have not been debunked or deleted. Yes, flash drive.
Let's give me the new name, flash drive.
Yes. I'm going toy statue hunting tomorrow and bringing something home. Oh, dude, awesome. Sweet. What kind of toy? Is it pop? You get some pops?
Yeah, he collects the most like DC statues and stuff like that.
Oh, statues from DC. Awesome, dude. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I've seen a lot. of them. I don't buy them, but I've seen them.
Because they're really expensive.
They are. I'm like, oh. Yeah. I was like, no, that's the next one. I'll just continue walking. I'm good with like the cheap toys. The Funko Pops. Yeah. I got I have a Black Panther's Funko Pop in there somewhere. So
awesome.
But it's like a knockoff. It's not even a real one. Let's see. Will we? Yes. Flash tracing. Wait. Go WTV.
WTV. Oh, the regular toy show.
Regular show. Oh, okay. Yeah, awesome. Man.
Watch
awesome. Watch it. Oh, watch the regular. Oh, I got you. He was trying to plug it, but I don't know. Did he have a stroke? It's like watch the regular show.
That was like, what? Oh no, it's me. Oh, okay.
You see, woos, yeah, from Tyrone. Man, I used to watch Tyrone before he even got to his million.
Yeah, you don't
that's
like
how
him
when he was talking to well, now that he's a professional actor.
Is it?
No, he's not. He's been in some commercials, and I think he's done some like low budget films or whatever. But I mean, good on him.
Yeah.
Good on him, man. You follow your dream, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just after he moved, he kind of it was cool seeing him with the Hodge twins and all that. That was funny. But after that, and then they like YouTube like cracked down on the reactors, right?
Yeah.
So after that, there wasn't really any reason to watch him anymore.
Yeah. What was the original reason that you watched him?
Because of his reactions.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought he was really animated.
Yeah.
And they are a musical people. Where's that from?
They are musical people.
Yeah.
Where is that from? I have no idea. Where is that from?
Oh, Trading Places. You have never seen Trading Places?
Is that where Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. That's for and when they worked for Duke and Duke.
You talking about like the racist old white man?
Yes. Yeah. And then they brought him back for Coming to America. They made him bum. So it was awesome. I loved it. Man, I love young Eddie. Old Eddie is just he's whooped. Something happened. I mean, his brother's funnier than he was, man.
Yeah. I know he apologized for his stand-up special with Raw. Like he looks back on it now, it's like, yeah.
Raw was not as funny as Delirious. Delirious was off the chain funny. Yeah, I mean, and Raw was just he did the same damn jokes a lot. And I was like, man, no. And the delivery when he was younger was better. So I was like, Delirious is the best stand-up.
I hope he comes back for stand-up because that would be great. I love it.
He was touring and doing small clubs.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he'll ever do anything big again. And to be honest, him coming back, I just don't see him being as funny. Like as they get older, they're just not as fun as they used to be. Like when he was younger, it was like, it's like, I know you're looking at my ass because I can feel it getting hot.
Yeah, he can't do those jokes now, but maybe he can. Yeah. Maybe he can get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. You can still watch them though. You can still watch them. They're probably on HBO Max. So we have passed the 2 hour mark, guys. Yes, Trading Places is fantastic.
Golden Child classic.
Golden Child, yes, dude. Golden Child is classic.
Terrible movie, but
he was like he was doing the
I want the knife.
Yeah, I want the knife.
I want another Beverly Hills Cop. Hopefully we get one.
Man, dude, after Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Oh, that was terrible.
I just don't destroy it. They were like, oh, hey, he could be the chief now, or it could be his son. I'm like, oh no. Give me a Beverly Hills Cop, but give me not Eddie. Give me somebody else. Give me a better, like a younger and like different situation, whatever. Yeah. Like let us like something new. But again, man, instead of doing that, come up with something original.
Sure.
I'm tired of reboots, restarts, whatever, the
reimaginings.
Reimaginings, yeah, coming back in and like, oh, hey, 30 years later. Cobra Kai was cool, but it was cool until it started becoming like a dance show. I was like, when the hell did this become High School Musical? I was like, I thought these guys were supposed to be fighting. They're dancing. I was like, no. I was like, please. Yeah. Yes, 48 hours. Fire, dude. Fire. But yeah, man. Hey, thank you everybody, dude, for coming on here. We had some good fun. I'm going to continue to draw around the art that I made. Let me bring this back in here for those people
who haven't seen it.
Oh, thank you, man. I did not pay him to say that. But yeah, so here it is. I got Batman and Superman, and he's holding the spear of Krypton, I guess, the Kryptonian spear. Somehow that was supposed to work its way back into the script, but yeah. So I'm gonna draw it. I don't think I'm gonna color it. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do because, again, I got a lot of things I'd rather be doing. And this is, I don't want to say this left a bad taste in my mouth, but I just don't want to continue to work on something that's dead. So maybe I'll bring in some of the other artwork that I've done and work on that. Maybe I'll do something for here we go. Keep on tracing. Just keep on tracing. I'll take a rehash. Cool stream. Hey man, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Zach is back and we'll direct Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. That'd be freaking gross. I mean, not gross. That'd be freaking dope. That'd be freaking dope. That'd be gross. No, hey, good on him. I'm glad. Hey, I'm looking forward to his Rebel Moon stuff. That's awesome. Yeah. But hey, Truth Man. Hey, thanks for jumping on here. Go subscribe to the Truth Man. He's already got 5K. He's good to go, man. He's good to go.
I'm banking on that YouTube money, man.
Dollar bill right there, man. I mean, he and you wonder why, dude. Thanks so much. Mr. First Official is here late in the game as usual. No, I'm joking. He's probably here the whole time. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, no, I mean, you hold these like 5-6 hour streams just to sort of, it's like a fishnet. You throw it out there and you wait 5 hours and you're bound to pull in, new subs, man. And so, damn it, my threshold is 2 hours. So I'm like, I need to go eat. But man, hey, dude, thanks again. I appreciate every time you come on here, man. It's always a fun discussion.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me, man. Because I know you don't have to. It's like, I guess I'll fucking invite Truth.
I'm like, Truth. Is he going to be on camera this time? Probably not.
Dawson's busy. Is Nicotina ACS busy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. I go through the whole roster and I'm like, it's either him or Nicotina. I'll invite them both. But yeah, man. Hey, thank everybody, man, for joining, and I hope I answered everybody's questions satisfactorily. And please point people to this video here to get. I mean, we had not Anthony. I'm sorry. We had Dawson and we had Andre on earlier. They talked about it. They shared their feelings. I shared mine before and after they left. So yeah, I mean, this will be the last time I talk about it. I won't talk about it again, just because, hey, it's in the past. It's behind us. But yeah, man, thanks a lot. You guys take care. Hey, again, check out the stuff that I have. Check out my merch, on my Teespring, as also my T Public store. Get some stuff while you can. We also still have the I Stand With Ray Fisher jersey. Hold on one second. Let me just take that comment off real quick. Sorry about that. But yeah, so we have the jersey still on. And if you purchase it, I mean, I'm going to put this stuff in a video because there's just too many people that have bought this thing. So I used to show everybody's picture, but now I'm just going to do like a collage video and I'll play that on my streams. Awesome. But yeah, again, thank everybody, dude. Yes. Thank my Patreons. Thank my and also check us out this Thursday. We're just going to get together this Thursday for the Four Nerds, kind of hang out, and just kind of just talk about the news that has happened in the Snyderverse and also outside the Snyderverse. So we are we're very excited about that, and we're gonna have some fun. And I think I showed everything. Yeah. Show everything. And remember, guys, Warner Brothers Discovery, the stuff that dreams are made of.
I'm excited for the City reboot.
Right on. Y'all have a great night, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
It's